Hello my YouTube friends, CK here, and today it's gonna be just an update based video on why and how I am transitioning from Naskila Casino to the new location. Stick around and I will talk about where we're going next. There are some very exciting plans for the channel. First, let's talk about Naskila. Well, Naskila, what can we say? It is a casino in Livingston, Texas. They also have a campground because it's native land. It belongs to the Alabama Kushara tribe right here. And they have an awesome casino. And I will always say that. What do I like about Naskila? Well, a couple of pictures of our camping experience. The campgrounds were very well taken care of. You could rent a canoe, go fishing. Swimming was actually very refreshing. Went with neighbors and the kids loved it. They got to explore. Actually, it's not that crowded. A dog got to explore. Everybody was happy. Well, we had so much fun. And it's actually close proximity to Houston. If you live in a major city, 2-hour drive, and boom, you're in Livingston. What else can we say about the casino? Well, the casino itself, the food, the ribeye steak, just the cook on it, the way the fat renders, and I think the ribeyes are high on fat, is plus using your player card to get a discount. That was one of my favorite experiences in Naskila. And the staff, the restaurant, the servers, just most of the staff was just wonderful people to work with. What else can we say about the casino? Return to player. Of course, when you go to a casino, you want to know, does it pay well? Absolutely. For the most part, the return to player felt good. I haven't been to too many casinos to compare them to others, but based on content creators that I follow on YouTube, they think that Indian casinos, specifically their RTP, is good, and I could say that it is. I made many videos on my wins. I got some really massive multipliers. I got $1,000 on the hot stuff game. The Mo money was always paying out very well, almost always. Yeah, I'm exaggerating, but still, I think I'm profitable on that game actually, and it's a class 2. Bingo style game, but yet it doesn't mean that it's not good. Class 2 games are fine. My experience was fine with them. Now, for sure, one of the cons would be that because it's in Texas, there are laws that they need to respect, and they can't have certain games like video poker. I don't think I saw video poker. If I'm wrong about that, please clarify that in the comments. And of course, class 3 machines and table games, it's just slots, right? And another thing about Naskila that I really enjoyed are the promotions. I was getting hundreds of dollars. Of course, I had coin in thousands of dollars, meaning that's what I fed the machine. You know, you win some, you lose some, and you keep feeding the machine. It's not all my budget only. But yeah, based on my play, I was getting hundreds of dollars. I was getting hundreds of dollars per week. Of course, if you go back multiple times a week, that was the deal with the promotions. You'd get your free play, and then on 2 additional days, you would get more free play. All in all, awesome casino. I still think it's an awesome casino. Now, let's get to the part where I got kicked out. I'm the type of person that I don't have a victim mindset. I will self-reflect and see, okay, what can I do? Now, what I think I did wrong in the whole situation, if you haven't seen it, watch the video, is I was filming myself, but you could see people behind me sometimes, right? And some people thought that was live streaming, and it could very well be that that's not live streaming. But it still would violate their policy of protecting the identity of their patrons. And I could see that angle. Now, one suggestion I have, because I just mentioned what I need to improve on, is also let's focus on me first, and then we'll talk about the what Naskila. Just a friendly, thought I have about Naskila's supervisors, and something I noticed to give a better experience to future content creators and future patrons that enjoy the casino very much, and that have spent thousands of dollars, mind you. Okay. Another thing that I could work on is be a little more subtle. I would carry my tripod around. It's a monopod, and I drew attention to myself. I had my mic with the muff. Now I don't have the muff anymore. And it drew attention to me as, hey, I'm a content creator. But the truth is, I haven't had official approval from the marketing department, which is what all the larger creators have. You look at Brian, Alexander, Christopher, you look at Bluff, Vegas Matt, most of them have approval. That's why they even have a film crew. So if you're a small creator, and I'm learning this, I'm new at this, I've only had 50 videos, is you have to be subtle. Have a GoPro, a mic that doesn't look like a mic, right? A little more concealed, maybe not talk so loud. I am a loud talker. It's probably because I'm Armenian. I was raised, people think that we're fighting, but we just loudspeakers, that's how we are. And I brought that energy with me into the casino. It drew a lot of attention. And at nights, there was no problem. And actually, in fact, the security guard did approach me at night and said, hey, we've been watching you filming, and no problems at all, because you're not featuring people. You just have your face in the game. Now, going to Naskila is, I'd say, the message should be clear to content creators. If you feel that you don't want a content creator there, if you simply just tell us, hey, you're violating our casino policy, we don't want your business here. If you're going to film, we don't want you filming the game. We don't want you filming the game and yourself. We don't want you live streaming. We're going to kindly ask you to leave if you cannot abide by these policies. But that's not the message I got. The message I got a warning, and during the warning, I said, okay, I'm not, because they said no live streaming. I said, okay, I will not live stream, and I'm not live streaming. I have never live streamed. You look at my YouTube history, but moving forward, I will, and I'll tell you how I'm gonna do it. But I had not in Naskila. So the discussion I had with them is, okay, I'm not filming others, and I'm not live streaming. Can I film myself in the game? And they didn't say yes, but they didn't say no, but they didn't kick me out. So which means I was getting mixed messages. Just tell me I can't film myself in the game. Be clear with your patrons, especially patrons that have spent thousands of dollars. Okay, I get it. You're making hundreds of millions of dollars as a casino. Your business is booming, but you need patrons. And you know what? Losing me I'm not even a drop in the bucket. Not even. People are, spending tens of thousands of dollars, and you have retired seniors, you have millionaires, you have so many customers. And if you look at the radius, 2-3 hour radius of Livingston, there's nothing casino-wise. Their business is going to do just fine. But we're still spending our hard-earned dollars. Make us feel that we are appreciated and welcome. Most of the staff does, but supervisors, 2 of them I could think of, these ladies, please work on your customer service. And I have to say this, it's very possible that some content creators were bad apples, but you can't treat everybody as a bad apple. I mean, I got escorted out with like 3 people. It felt like Fort Knox in there. And come on, I have a Hawaiian shirt on. I just look passive, somewhat sophisticated, some might say. I'm not going to be harming anyone. I've never even shown signs of aggression. I'm super passive. In fact, I was chit-chatting. I'm not going to give names, but there's some cool people in there. And in fact, one person said that marketing department might reach out. So all this to say, I'm not going back to Naskila. If someone kicks you out of their house, why would you go back? Unless they approach you again and say, hey, you know, we had a misunderstanding that, you know, you're welcome back here. Come on over for dinner. Then you consider going back. Even if they give me $1,000 free play, I wouldn't go back. It has to be because I was told that the marketing department will reach out, but it's very possible they look and they see, okay, 30 subscribers, new channel, might be in liability. 100% respect that. But no bridges burned. I told you I enjoy Naskila. I recommend for people to go. The return to the player is excellent. The food is excellent. The campgrounds are well taken care of. You know, it's some small lands that have been preserved by the natives. It's historical. It's like a museum casino. We went to the cemetery and spent hours there. Looking up the family names and trying to understand and appreciate the culture and the history. Absolutely, I recommend for people to go to Naskila. For content creators, there's no other way for me to say this. Don't be a douchebag. I'm talking to content creators. Okay, if they tell you don't live stream, don't live stream. Okay, because I was told that there are content creators that aren't listening. Don't do that, because then the bad apple, all the apples are going to be thrown in with the bad apples. We're all going to be seen like a liability, which that's not fun. There's some content creators that need to respect the policies, guys. So yeah, stick around till the end, because I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something to show how much I did enjoy this casino, okay? Now let's talk about what's next for the channel. Well, what's next? What? I didn't expect that. I have a scale here and it just jumped when I did that. What's next is still going to continue making casino content, and now we're going to be playing class 3 games, and I'm actually going to be doing bankroll building, playing video poker, which means what? We won't be in Texas. We're going to Louisiana, Shreveport. And I'll tell you this, I already went once, and the content is coming. I went to the Horseshoe, let me try again. Horseshoe Bossier City, Caesars, in Shreveport, Louisiana. 3 stories of casino. This time around, I'm way more subtle about the filming. And I don't have a scarcity mindset. I have an abundance mindset. And I'm putting myself in a situation where I want to share this as a content creator with you guys. After 50 videos, I talk about myself and my side of this deal. I want to produce the fun content for you all, showing you how you could do low rolling, casino at a budget, controlling yourself. The only thing you can do is control yourself. You can't control anything else. To make the experience more enjoyable and, you know, as beneficial to yourself with the free play, without hurting your wallet as much as possible. That's, if that made sense. I'm Armenian. Okay, this is my second language. I'd say even third. I speak French. I'm from Montreal. So sometimes if I stumble, it's not my first language. But I love speaking English either way. I speak English most of the time. All right, just speak Armenian with my family at this point. So yeah, coming back to where we're going, that area in Shreveport has a cluster of casinos. So if anything happens, I'm not even gonna talk. I shouldn't bring it into reality by talking about it. But keeping my options open, having multiple casinos there, Margaritaville. I'm forgetting the other ones, but I think there's six or seven of them. Okay. This is a new chapter for the channel. Also, we'll be producing a lot more shorts on the $20 experience per slot machine. I did get traction. You guys seem to enjoy watching those. And yeah, if you're still here, make sure to subscribe. The one thing I noticed about this niche is there are a lot of views. I have done content before with Lego. And difference from other niches is you get a lot of views with gambling and slot machines. But people just want to see something exciting, you know, so they'll find you and then that's it. The subscriber count is low, but the views are actually high. So, but if you're a return viewer, I ask you a favor, please subscribe. I appreciate you guys very much. I'm continuing this channel for you guys, so we could even meet and play and do some exciting projects in the future. Future is bright. That's how I see it. And who knows? We might even go back to Naskila. You never know. I'm just waiting on an email from marketing. But yeah, that's what we will be. Louisiana, super exciting. Alligator land. I know they have a lot of alligators there. I actually was in Louisiana once, and I could have sworn that I saw a tiny, it could have been a salamander. Alligator babies are not that small, right? It looked like there was some sort of lizard in the toilet bowl, and in my head I'm like, alligators, can an alligator actually come out of the toilet bowl? I don't know. But that's it for oh, actually we're not done with the video yet. We're gonna do one more thing before we wrap this up.